Can y'all hear me? We good? All right. Let's get started. Hello, Jay Walker. Welcome back to the stream. We have done absolutely nothing except for mess with my camera because it wasn't working. And starting on bag 5, at the end of the last live stream, obviously we built Lord Garmadon. And we build... What do we build? Oh, that's fantastic. Of course I look at it. It says started streaming 67 seconds ago. It's like it's trying to do it on purpose. All right. Start with bag 5 here. Hello. Okay, so we're just gonna do it like this because the microphone died. It's not as great audio because I charged the charging port in my phone while we were on break, but apparently the microphone is now dead. Okay, so we're not gonna have the greatest audio, but we did this earlier, so we'll be fine. And get my background music going. There we go. All right. This is the inside of the wall so far. It's looking pretty good. It's gonna go right here. You can kind of match it up. It's gonna look good. I did that. And I added that. I need Why is it in YouTube short format? It's so weird. Okay, so earlier I had the phone rotated sideways and it wouldn't let me go short format, and now it's forcing me to go short format, and it's really, really annoying. So if I try to turn it sideways, let's see what happens, because it wasn't letting me earlier. I don't know, can y'all see that? Because now it's showing for me on my screen saying orientation is weird and it's not working. Okay, yeah, that's not showing correctly. Just lost Uno No Mercy. Is that on the online Uno game? Do you have like Uno Mobile? We're gonna turn it back to short so it like actually works. Cause I don't know what's wrong with the camera. I'll try to fix it later. Hey Fred, welcome back. We just started building Pack 5 like 6 minutes ago. No, it was Fifth Family. Yeah, that's fun. We got the Uno mobile app, and I just started playing with a bunch of my friends. I'm just gonna move this over so you can actually see more. I don't know. Is that better? Can you see more, or do you like it back on the other side? Yeah, No Mercy's fun. We played the mobile version. I played with like all my friends, and now my mom like plays it a lot, and I had to stop playing it because I was like addicted to the game. It's super fun. Your sister is cheating? Embarrassing. Who needs to cheat? You got pure skill. Hi. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, that's bad, Jay. You should tell your sister off. Hi, Robbie Demon. Welcome to the stream. We're building Old Town currently. The new set that released today. She keeps putting cards at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's definitely cheating. Here are the minifigures we built so far in case you haven't seen it. So we have Garmadon, ZX Kai, Chuck the Carpenter, Mistake, and Sensei Wu. You're making another animation? Sweet. What are you making the animation about? It's going to be about. I saw your one of the painting. That was actually a really good loop. I watched it like 3 times before I realized. There's the carpenter shop. And here is the tea stand for Mistake. And we're going to put this here. And this right here. Yeah. Chuck actually is a student of Sensei Yang. He said that in Breaks by Mind review. So Chuck here was one of Sensei Yang's students. Oh, there we are. Sensei Yang's students in A Day That Departed. The name of the set is called The Old Town. It released today for the 15th anniversary. There's a better look at the box. So, yep, I just picked it up earlier today, and now we are building it. It's a plain fig that learns Spinjitzu like Skelly, but other things happen. That's pretty good. I'll definitely be watching that. Since we couldn't hear you, how was dinner? Dinner was good. I just had tacos. Can't complain. It's not a Tuesday, but tacos is any day of the week. So. Can't go wrong with tacos. Since it's already like 8:30 here, I'll say we'll probably go through bag. I almost said 6 or 7, but we're gonna go through bag 6. I can't get out of it. We're either gonna go to bag 6 or bag 7. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I think it's cool. Falcors are both like the same music, both homeschool, both love Ninjago. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too, Fred. Have you seen Dragons Rising Season 3? What do you think about the Spectral Forbidden 5? I have seen Dragons Rising Season 3. I like the Spectral Forbidden 5. I think their designs are cool. Rocks was done dirty. I think Rocks was done terribly. 0 screen time. And just, it was a pain. Like, I tried to make an edit, and she was such pain because she had 30 seconds of screen time the entire season. It was terrible. Drix was also done kind of dirty in the second half of the season. Noct was done alright, and then Kerr and Zarkt were definitely done the best. I liked the Zarkt, but it just wasn't great, to be honest. Oh, hang on, I'm putting this together wrong. I preferred their when they were mortal and actually had lines and stuff. Even Zarkt getting beat up. Rox is literally the worst member of the Forbidden Five. Yeah, I can definitely. I'm not sure if she's like my least favorite, but she was like kind of weird and didn't get a lot of screen time. She was supposed to be like this leader, and I don't know. Noct and Drix overall carried. That is completely true. Noct and Drix did carry hard. And we're friends to Falcors. How do we just somehow meet each other and made a YouTube channel in the same month? I know, right, Fred? It's just like completely crazy. Definitely glad I started this YouTube channel. Met a lot of great people. I think the Spectrum Thunder thing is awesome. Yeah, I agree. I wish they would have made the set, but I'm happy with the regular version. I do have that. Kerr didn't either. Yeah, Kerr was cool in her scene, but she had like 30 seconds of screen time. I wish she would have had more screen time. It would have been way better if we could have seen more of, especially the decay power. We only saw it twice. I wish we would have seen the decay power more. Lego clearly has their favorites. I know, like, what are we doing? Sometimes I just want to, like, smack Lego in the face for being, like, complete nincompoops. Like, what are we doing? Like, Season 3 was supposed to be completely Forbidden 5 themed, and then Thunderfang wasn't bad, but I would have preferred a complete Forbidden 5 as the main villains. I do believe that both Thunderfrog and Underutilized 5 are strong, but Overlord is more terrifying. Yeah, I agree. I think the Overlord is more well done. He didn't really have ambition. The Overlord have ambition just because he's pure evil. Of course, he's just kind of, I don't know, does his own thing. But I do really like the Forbidden 5, and I think their minifigures are fantastic. 47. Thunderfang sounds like he's going through puberty. I know. It's crazy. Where did the piece I just had right in front of me? I literally just picked up a piece to put it. Oh, there it is. Okay, under the sticker sheet. That was done poorly. I'm gonna have to redo that. That's like so crooked. If it'll focus. It's not focusing. Come on. There we go. It's pretty crooked. I'm just gonna have to redo that. Yeah, I agree. I really wish that Rox would have actually used her elemental power. Like, all the elemental powers were cool, except for Zark's. His was kind of lame. You know, made a truck door fall off. Like, congratulations, he did fantastic. What a guy. Rock's power was never shown. I like Nox power and Kerr's power the best. Oh, and Drix. Drix used his power really well. I'm just gonna have to pop it up with a knife. I'm gonna try not to cut myself doing this. Anybody else know how to get a sticker up when there's nothing to grab onto? I don't have nails. Cool. Yeah, I did see that where he said Rox used it, but it's like,
To do what? What should I do with my next few animations? I like your wolf mask shorts, and you did... Your wolf mask versus ninja shorts are really cool. So maybe another one of those, but maybe the wolf mask and the serpentine team up. That might be cool, Fred. Yeah, I actually have heard of Brick Legends, and I did watch that video where he made the Spectral Thunderfang. Definitely really cool. I wish LEGO would have made an official one. Oh, hang on, we got it. It's coming up. Slowly, but it's coming up. Ever running joke about you can do scare me so bad? That's hilarious, Johnny. That's a good running joke. Though I suppose if let's see. Cool knife? Yeah, thanks. It's actually my grandfather's old knife. Pretty sweet. He actually gave me like a ton of them. Swarm Brute Force, the best decay, underutilized misfortune, terribly handled, fear basically never existed. Yeah, that just about sums it up. Oh, we got the sticker. Come on. Yay. Here it comes. We did it. We got the sticker up. I'm gonna do this. Always get a leg remover, and if you want to get it really straight, you just boop. Okay, that's so much better. So much better. I have a leather known multi-tool Falcor. I have actually one of those too in my closet. They're so useful. I love the Dig It tool. I do hope they're alive and the Shattered Fraud is gone for good. Yeah, I don't want to see Thunderfang again. I like him, but it's like we've had enough of Thunderfang, to be honest. I don't really need to see him again, but I would like a redemption arc for the 5, and I really, really hope that they do that short where it's the Dragon Masters versus the Forbidden 5. That would be so cool. If they did the Legacy short in June. Hopefully that was not just a rumor. Okay, we got that one good. We don't have to redo that sticker. We got it. Nailed it. Imagine crystallized Thunderfang. Yeah, I don't even think the Ultra Dragon could stop that. That might be crystallized Spectral Thunderfang. That might be like the most powerful thing ever. I've never seen an episode of Dragons Rising. You should definitely watch Dragons Rising. Dragons Rising is so good. I would definitely recommend. People always like the old stuff is like so much better, and it's really good, but I also don't think the new stuff is really bad. Like I actually really enjoy the new stuff. Season 1 of Dragons Rising was good, but season 2 was like and 3 were like so good. Probably top, both of them top 5 for me for sure. Yeah, I really hope they do that Overlord short too. And what was the other one? Is the Overlord, the Forbidden 5, and oh, the Upley. That's what it was. Yeah, I agree. 1 through 8, 1 through actually 9 was Peak Ninjago. Hunted's one of my favorite seasons. Can't forget Hunted. The Return of the Elemental Masters in Hunted was crazy. Imagine Crystallized Lord Rod, Forbidden 5, and Cinder. That'd be crazy. Not gonna lie, but Cinder's probably one of my favorite Dragons Rising villains. He's just... I don't know. I just like really like Cinder, and I think the smoke power is like super, super cool. Between smoke and gravity, and I think they're the most underused elemental powers. Hey Falcor, I'm working for a mechanic to restore an old 1974 Ford Ranchero. Dude, that is sick. That sounds super cool. If you needed to decide between Dragons Rising season 2 and season 3, what would you pick? Probably season 2. Um, as much as I love season 3, season 2 part 1 was just peak cinema. And then of course the Tournament of the Sources. I'm a sucker for tournaments. Tournament of Elements and Tournament of Sources were like beautiful. I just loved every minute of it. So probably season 2. Oh, that might actually be cool. It's Legacy season 13 set. Maybe when I finish, it'll be me and my bros card, dude. That's gonna be sick. I just got a new car recently. Been driving it around. Not that I've gone anywhere. I got a Toyota RAV4 2025. It's the XLE RAV4, but it's the base model of XLE in dark gray. It's pretty nice. Yeah, your autocorrect is really, really having a bad day. What I love about Dragon's Rising, that's more mature, especially when it comes to atmosphere. Yeah, I definitely agree. Where it's like more darker themed. I like the fights are more dark and stuff, like with Lloyd, in like season 2 of like Legacy of the Green Ninja season 2, where it's like he hurt his leg. It was like that was it, and he got like was up and fine with the mech, and then became the ultimate Spinjitzu master and was fine. But it's like in Dragon's Rising season 3 part 2. I mean, he was like in a coma for like I don't even know how long, a while. The other day, on Tuesday, we put the hood and painted the engine. That's sick. What color is what color is the car gonna be? That sounds so neat. Dark blue, good choice. Dark blue and I wanted dark blue for my car, but it was so hard to find that I just went with dark gray. It was just we're not gonna find a dark blue anything. So my dad has a dark blue F-150 though. It's like 2006, but he put Apple CarPlay and stuff in it, so it's like pretty nice and a backup camera. So and Evil J Lightning Designs, nice. All right, Jay. Enjoy your dinner. And Evil J Lightning Designs is like so cool. Personally, I prefer the Evil J design over the Rogue design. I do love Evil J, but I mean Rogue, but Evil J is just like the coolest thing to me. Car shop at 9, and then we work till 12:30. That's not too bad. It's only what 3.5 hours. Warlord could solo the entire Source Dragon Council with more evil and nothing else. He is more immortal than him. I'm not sure if he could solo the entire Source Dragon Council. Maybe with Golden Power, maybe. But that's a big if. I think Shatterspin is cool. Yeah, I think Shatterspin is pretty cool too. Can't go wrong with Shatterspin. Really cool. Blue Lightning we saw with Evil J. Yeah, Evil J. That fight scene with me in season 3, or sorry, season 2, part 2 was like really well done. Definitely like made you feel a lot of emotions with that. You know that the 2 Wolf masks are supposed to mold with the Cinder and Evil J designs. You should try putting the masks on and. Yeah, I guess that would kind of match your colors. Ultimate Spinjitzu Master confirmed stronger than first Spinjitzu Master in season 2. Huh. I don't remember that being confirmed, but I must have missed it. Was that a while ago? Probably was. What? Oh. What that strange? Oh. They were stacked, weren't they? With the word. More evil in the world, he would snap Thunderfang out of existence. Yeah, he probably would. Oh, that goes on top, that's why. There we go, now it fits. Nope. Which is better, the Tournament of Elements or the Tournament of Sources? Yeah, I gotta agree with the Spherics on this one. Yeah, I agree, both are amazing. Personally, I think the fights in the Tournament of Sources were better just because they had more powers, and I think that was more entertaining. Just because it was like not just one power on one power. But overall, I mean, I think both were excellently done, and I do like the modern twist on the Tournament of Sources, like the look. Since he gains first Air Jitsu Master, he's no Ultimate Air Jitsu Master, even though Moro is the best candidate. Yeah, Moro is probably the best candidate. Because Moro is just the best candidate for anything. Because he's just that guy. Like Bubble Power? No, not like Bubble Power. Bubble Power was terrible. But I like the way Zeatrix used it. Very creative. Very creative, but honestly, the Elemental Master of Surface Tension is just terrible. Which one had better plot twists if they both have them? I want to say Tournament of Elements had bigger plot twists. Just because of the whole Master Chen being Garmadon's like former sensei and stuff like that. In the Tournament of the Sources, we already knew who Roz working with. And Roz working with Black and knocked about the betrayal, so there really wasn't any surprises when it happened. Yeah, Tournament of Elements was kind of predictable, but I did like the flashback scenes. I wonder if the Forbidden Five had true potential forms as well, and if the Arc Dragon and Focus can also create focus elements which are entirely related to the Arc Dragon. Maybe, but I want to say the Arc Dragon of Focus can't just because there's a Source Dragon of Focus. And yeah, I bet the Forbidden Five did have true potential forms. Yeah, I agree with the letter was an amazing plot twist, and Chen being Garmadon's first sensei was an amazing plot twist. Yo, welcome back, Fred. Welcome back. We're still building this wall. What? Where's this thing go? I don't think that's supposed to go there yet. Yeah, Chen was obviously evil from the beginning, but that was just like kind of a whole nother level of evil. Hey Falcor, have you ever had those jalapeno stuff with cream cheese and wrapped in bacon? Yes. Yeah, I had those down in Mexico once at a fancy steakhouse, and they were the greatest things I had ever put in my mouth. Except for ice cream, because ice cream is just ice cream, so. Did you see a Brickbat Legends version of Temple of Light? I don't remember it. Might have been a while ago, though. I honestly can't remember if I've seen that one or not. Wonder Chen, Arcturus, Soul Archer, etc. fled the spectral lens or used the well. They probably used the well, not gonna lie. They probably just decided to move on. They're so good, my mom just made some. I wish my mom would make them homemade. That'd be so good. Homemade would be so much better. Everything's so much better when it's homemade. I gotta make two of these. Yeah, there we go. And he made the mock like a year ago. It's way better and more detailed than the one later made. Yeah, I bet. Brick Legends is always really good. His Chen's Island mock is probably my favorite one that he's ever made. I think that one was just so cool. I saw he made a Jamanakai Village one today. I didn't watch it yet, but I just saw the video. How much did you buy your Prime Empire Dragon for? I have no idea. Whatever the real retail price was, because I got it off Lego.com when it was still on shelves. So let me look up the original retail price. $30. How would Energy Crux and Acronics look? I'd say Energy Crux and Acronics would look pretty powerful. I don't know if that's a good answer, but pretty powerful is about all I've got. My favorite mock that he had is when he made the fight with the dragon over. Yeah, that was a really good one. I watched that one. That was a really cool. He definitely did both dragons extremely well, and the dark building just captured the vibe really well. Brick Legends is always just so cool. I really want the Jace Dragon from Prime Empire. Me too. I don't have that one. I only got the Empire Dragon just because it was the cheapest way to get Unigami, and I was trying to collect the villains because I remember I got Pythor from Jace Stormfighter, Isphira from Firefang, Omega from the Oni pack, the Skull Sorcerer from the Skull Sorcerer's Dungeons, and there was one more. Skull Sorcerer, Unigami, Isphira, Omega. Yeah, Skull Sorcerer, Isphira, Omega, Pythor. I'm getting to 4 and I'm blanking. I feel like I've said them all. Anyway, I got all 5 of them at the same time. So I just got the cheapest way to get Unigami, which was the Empire Dragon. Way to Chronic's correct showing up in tournament sources would have been amazing. That really would have been, but I don't know if they have their powers back, and I don't think that they do. Jay doesn't like Garmadon because he didn't stick with a body and then he got an Oni form. I know, right? Garmadon has like so many bodies. It's insane. I bet Knockbjerks were playing Uno when Rox and Zark had their little combo. I bet they were. Just back there, just playing card games. Why not? They gotta have their chill time. He did not show the first Ninjutsu mastered 4 elements Earth, Ice, Life. Yeah, water and wind both belong to Wojira. And then obviously the Forbidden Five's to Thunderfang. It would have been funny if a tournament dragon actually traveled outside the realms to bring the Overlord an invitation. That would have been kind of crazy. Because the Overlord, he would have gotten smashed by the Master of Surface Tension. Like, it would not have been closed. More used to be Wusu. Biggest plot twist. That's a great question. That's a really good question. Oh yeah, Harumi being a quiet one was a really good plot twist. I did not expect that the first time I watched it. I want to say... I'm trying to think. Oh, I think the biggest plot twist was Harumi coming back and crystallized. Because that was a year I kind of fell off Ninjago, so when I watched it, I hadn't seen the sets. So I didn't know Harumi was coming back, so it was like a big surprise to me. So like in the Kabuki mask, I had no idea who it was till she unveiled herself, and I was like, what? I got the drown top face for $13. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. $13 is really good. Zane's Ice Emperor was a pretty big plot twist, but it was predictable. I mean, Zane goes missing and now there's an Ice Emperor. A little predictable. Yeah, I agree. Surface tension is probably the weakest element. Hope for a cozy and Cryptor return to crystallize. That'd be really cool. Cryptor was like super underrated, not gonna lie. I wish I had a cozy minifigure. I had the Cryptor minifigure. I got him off eBay for like $15. Something like that. It was a pretty good deal. I need 2 of these and I only have 1. I got it for 12. That's not bad. That's not bad. I found one for like $9, but it had scratches and a cracked torso, so I just paid a little extra for a like new one. I finally got the Drix minifigure. Nice, nice. What do you think about it? You like it? First of all, it's looking really well. Yeah. I'll show it off in a second because I think this is the last step of bag 5. And it is. And that's the last step of bag 5. So there's the wall. That's the outside. And there's the inside. It's looking pretty good so far. What's your favorite version of Spinjitzu? Like for sure, Jitsu or stuff. I might have to say Shatter Spin. Because technically it is a corrupted advanced form of Spinjitzu according to Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 1. So I have to say Spinjitzu. Yeah, this is looking super cool so far. Now we're 5 bags in and we got 40 to go. So we're going to be here a while. This one set had Zane Wildfire, Drix, and Zane Mech. Yeah, that's a good set. Definitely good bang for your buck. Spinjitzu Burst for me. Oh yeah, that one's really cool. I don't think the Overlord could perform Shatter Spin. He might be able to. Yeah, Burst and Forbidden Spinjitzu were really cool. Alright, it's time to open Pack 6. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I did just order the display and the blacksmith shop set, and they will be here on Sunday. So, what minifig was in bag 5? Garmadon. So, pretty neat. Alternate face print. New face print for Garmadon. If it'll focus, there we go. New face for Garmadon. If I choose one to pick Forbidden Spinjitzu because then I could use magic. Yeah, Forbidden Spinjitzu is really cool, not gonna lie. Okay. There is no minifigure in pack 6 in case you guys were wondering. I think if I can get the display set, yeah. I need that Master of Lightning, and the whole Ninjas lineup is crazy. Okay, so there's only 2 minifigures left from 6 to 10, which is Jay with the glider and that Nia. So just those 2 right there. Just through 10. I have no idea what bags are in, but somewhere from 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I got $50 for Christmas. Oh, yeah. Display case is actually really, really good bang for your buck. I mean, 45 for 8 minifigures is insane. That'd be Rising Dragon for me, because then I know 2 martial arts. Yeah, that'd be... I thought about Rising Dragons. Rising Dragons really, I feel like they're not going to use it. I don't feel like the Ninja are going to have a need for Rising Dragon anymore. Because, I mean, there's no more Shatter Spin users, because the Forbidden 5 are gone, and Cinder's locked away, and the Wolf Masks are who knows where. So... I don't feel like they're going to use... I'm trying to save it for the big display. Yeah, I've been saving up since August when I got the Summer Wave. I haven't gotten like any more Legos since then. I think I got like maybe a minifigure off eBay here and there, but never like a full set or anything. Because and then I got a bunch of Christmas money, which is what I bought this and the other sets with. So I'm not sure if I'll buy any of the season 4 sets. I might maybe get the mission mech and maybe a spinner or two just for the suits, but I'm not sure about like any of the big sets, especially if I'm gonna get the Lloyd's Titan mech when it comes out in March. Yeah, I'm trying to save it for the fake display. I just realized I have multiple with certainty. I'm getting my own version of the Ice Emperor Trusted Advisor. Yeah.
I'll say goodnight.
Oh. Hold up 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Because what?
I always wanted it against the wall.
Cool.
45 bags. 6. Get there. Dad, love you.
Every day, Mom.
You too. See ya.
You gonna tell your peeps goodbye?
Hmm?
You gonna tell your peeps goodbye?
No, that's good. You're good.
How many are on now?
Like 6.
That's cool.
Yeah. Love you. Alright, I'm back. Spam and chat with brain rot terms. Nope, do not spam the chat with brain rot terms, guys. Please, no. I have enough, but need to set between the new Ryu set or display. I would go between the Ryu set and the display. I would personally get the display. The Ryu set's just kind of weird. I'm not sure. Between the jaw, I think it's a really good set. Oh shoot, my phone's about to die again. Should probably plug it in. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust this to plug my phone in because it's about to die, and we don't want that. In. Okay, let me see if I can get this just perfect. Okay, there we go. Perfect. No brain rot, please. Yeah, good Jay and everything. It's dying again. Yep. My own version, guys. The Vex minifigure? Is that the one that you have? Oh, bye, Fred. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I have. Yeah, that's definitely a good figure. I like the ice on him, like the armor. I think it's really well done. Yeah, I definitely think all the Ice Samurai were really great figures. If I can find it. Yeah, personally, I probably won't be buying the Ryu set just because of the whole jaw situation. But at the same time, I might just for the Dragon Nia minifigure if I have enough money, but it'll probably be like one of the last ones I get. Because if I do get a Season 4 set, it's going to be either the Mission Mech or the Dragon of Life. Or maybe the Treehouse Battle. I don't know. I haven't really just gotten around to that yet because I just spent a bunch of money today. It just beats filling. Yeah, always something Woo's got to say. Woo's really a party pooper. He's a great character, but he always messes something up because he forgets to tell people about stuff, so. Though I do really want to know what he's doing in Dragon's Rising. It's kind of weird. What's best serpentine group? I look like the hypnotizing one, but I forgot to call the red serpentine. So there's the blue one are the Hypnobrai, and the red ones are the Fangpires. The best Serpentine group for me is probably is a group, the Hypnobrai, but I think Pythor really carries, so Anacondri is also on there. I think Anacondri are really cool, but probably the Hypnobrai for me. I already got these. The Venomari are Lego's favorite. I know, right? Nobody likes the Venomari because they're really... I feel like the Venomari are like the lamest ones, so Lego decided to put it out because they're Lego. Like, why wouldn't they? My opinion, Pythor betraying Lloyd is kind of predictable. Yeah, it was a little predictable. I mean, really? Serpentine? I mean, I feel like we just went through this like 3 times in season 1 where you're like, Hypnobrai were his friends, and then they weren't. And then the Fangpire were his friends, and then they weren't. And now he meets a new snake, and now I wonder what's going to happen. Ding, 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 ding. I actually have no idea what I'm building here. I think it's the other side to the gate. So I think it's going to go here? Here? I have absolutely no idea. I'm just building. Because that's what I do. I just want to, like, at the end of the year, I just want to, like, have stats of how long I spent building Lego sets. It'd probably be forever. What caused most of the Ninjago villains start season 6 and go back to his cause? What's called the Oni trilogy? What caused the Oni trilogy? So the Oni trilogy was caused by Lloyd releasing Pythor, Pythor releasing the Great Devourer, and the Great Devourer killing Hermes' parents, which led to Garmadon, which led to the entire Oni trilogy, which led to Lloyd causing season 1, and season 2, Garmadon wouldn't have ever tried to go to the Dark Island because the Serpentine wouldn't have been around to be his servants. Season 3, the Golden Master, where he never existed. Season 4, Chen. I wouldn't say, well, the whole reason for Chen was them going for Zane, who never would have killed if the Overlord was never destroyed. So that's Lloyd's fault. Moro escaping, he caused Chen, so then Moro. Because Chen caused Moro to be released, so then we can blame it on Lloyd. And let's see, Nauticon. Klaus would never have left the island. And let's see. Yeah, Klaus would never have left the island. Nauticon would have never been freed. The Hands of Time still would have come back. That had nothing to do with Lloyd, actually. Yeah, it's all Lloyd's fault. Let's just blame Lloyd. It's always Lloyd and Wu. Let's see. Rumi and Lloyd was an amazing idea in my opinion, like the whole situation between them. Also, you know mods I do about Lego Ninjago. More about I do Lego Ninjago. Shut up. Yeah, I watch Ninjago a little too much. Which isn't really a thing. You can't watch Ninjago too much. I don't think that's possible. Well, it's still a bratty kid, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that statement. He's like an adult, but a child at heart. Where did that thing come from? Have ever seen season except pilot Oni Church? You gotta watch the Oni trilogy. The Oni trilogy is like my favorite. It's so good. It's so insanely good. Still working on it. I think they have the Oni trilogy for free on Pluto TV. Like, I don't even have an account. You don't really have to have an account. You just kind of go as a guest. And that's where I get my Oni trilogy from. They have full seasons 1 through 12, I think. And some Dragons Rising. Find so many websites just to watch for free. Yeah. Yeah, Pluto's the only place I found it for free. Tubi has the first 7 seasons, but not the Oni trilogy. And then obviously, but YouTube is or Lego on YouTube is actually releasing the full season complications. I think they're through season 7 now, so they should be releasing Sons of Garmadon next. So the entire Sons of Garmadon season will be up pretty soon. Where's that piece? Oh, there it is. I cannot wait for this set to be done. I'm so excited. Good night, Fred. Thanks for joining. Hopefully, we can do this again tomorrow. Downloading videos of Lego Zeppelin so I can watch for free and without Wi-Fi. Actually, that's a really good idea. I just do not have the space on my phone. Because I make my edits, but I always forget to delete like the 3,000 clips that I used to make them. So I just have like 1,000 videos. Like, sometimes I'll just go through my phone and I'll find pictures from videos that I made like months ago. And I'm like, why did I not delete this? No wonder I'm out of storage. And I make a lot of edits. I don't even know how many edits I've made. 80? Something like that. I'm nowhere near as good as like some of the other editors, but I think it's pretty fun. Just watch Lane and Jugger and Later Dreams crossover. Then Kai was yelling at the Master Word. I did see that. That was actually kind of weird. It was kind of funny. I kind of liked him being the Master of Wind. That was kind of cool. But yeah, it was kind of just weird in general. What are your favorites design-wise? Do you mean like ninja suit designs or like villain designs? Is Dragon Ivory the same thing as Chrono Steel? No, I would not say Dragon Ivory is the same thing as Chrono Steel. They're two different things. There it is. Oh, I just did that step, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I was like trying to find the pieces. I just did that step. Trying to do the same step twice in a row. One video of one season is way more space from every episode by itself. Yeah, I actually did have a... When Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2 leaked, what I did is when I first saw them, since I knew they were going to be taken down, I screen recorded the episodes so I could watch them. Now, granted, they were terrible quality, because the first 4 were good, but the second 4, because I don't have the TikTok app, and I was just on the internet, they had, like, the whole watermark thing, and it was really terrible. So I couldn't, like, use them for anything, but obviously I couldn't post anything, but I did make, like, some of the videos to be made the day the season came out when I wouldn't be hit for copyright. Imagine the time Blades got invited to Tournament of Sources. That'd actually be kind of crazy. I don't know how that happened, because I don't think Blecht would do that. That'd be a very unblecht thing to do. Do you remember Line Morris's Woo Week? Yeah, you can only save those who want to be saved. Goodbye, Master, were Moro's final words in Season 5. Portals, electricity, magnetism, sand, frost, and gas can exist. Yeah, I actually did, because I saw the comic that, Master of Portals comic. That was actually a really interesting comic. Master of Portals is actually a super cool idea. Yeah, I kind of hope we see a Master of Sand soon, because that'd be, like, super cool. I don't think we will see it anytime soon, just because we just got another Earth Ninja, it being Frack. So it'd be kind of weird if we had Earth, Sand, and Quake. I don't think they'd do that back to back, but you never know, they might. His name is someone barfing. Yeah, that sounds about right. Jordana being rocks was unexpected. Yeah, that actually really was unexpected. Yeah, I was kind of confused, and I was like, oh. And then once they showed the flashback, it all made sense, but. That was a big plot twist, yeah. People thought Earth monsters would be sand monsters, that Kerr's element is quicksand. Yeah, I actually did think Kerr's element was going to be quicksand for a long time, but I think decay is cooler than quicksand. And I think the decay power was underutilized, but really cool. The scene where she decayed Roby was just crazy. Where do we get acid mutation? Acid mutation to coal for the monsters. Why do we get acid mutation, then coal for the monsters? Yeah, I'm really not sure. I guess we have to wait for season 4, or we might just never know. Should have Forbidden 5 were nearly in their prime in season 3 part 2, but too dumb to use their powers properly. Yeah, I think they might have been a little rusty just coming out of the nether space. I mean, when you're trapped for 5,000 years, I'm sure you get a little rusty. Where's that piece? There it is. How did Zane end up on Chin's Island? How? Zane ended up on Chin's Island because when he was by the Overlord, his body was found by Ronin. Or was it? I think it was Ronin, and then Ronin was paid by Chen to take Zane to his island, and that's how Chen got Zane, is what I heard. I'm pretty sure that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where is that piece? Oh no, that's just 2 regular pieces. Alright. Alright, cool. I haven't heard it in a while. I need to reread The Dark Island. I only read like half of it. Ronin was actually introduced in it. Yeah, Shadow of Ronin. I almost wanted to get it, but it was like, I don't know, I just decided against it. $5 mobile game, I was like, eh. 5 Thunder Fangs Champions like Earth Dragon focuses for the sources. Maybe. Seeing Dareth, I think that his name appears. Yeah. I actually did just get a Dareth minifigure earlier. I don't know if I showed it off, but they actually have these guys at the Lego store. And I'm very excited to have a Dareth minifigure. Very excited. I also got this kimono Nia. And Oni Mistake. So now I have both Mistakes, both forms of Mistake. Very excited. Very cool. His face print is still wrong. Who, Dareth's? Dragon's Rising felt the seconds was kind of unexpected in my opinion. Yeah, I don't like his Dragon's Rising or Crystallized design. I prefer his original design. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that weird ring was at Thunderfang. Energy, I guess. I don't know. It's all weird. Okay, I did do that. Let's find this piece. Where did my piece go? Oh, it's sitting right here in my instruction manual. I told y'all that would happen today. I told you guys. It was his ex-wife's wedding ring filled with hate towards him. That's hilarious. Probably true. Yeah, there are any warlords. I think what I heard is Mistake, because she was the hatred Oni. When they came to Ninjago, Mistake destroyed the other two and then became like the tea lady that she is. So. The two-headed dragon that when Aaron controlled was amazing. Also, Sword going with Aaron and Lord Roz at the end of season 2 was also unbeaten in my opinion. Unexpected. Yeah, I agree. I didn't expect Sword to go join them. I also expected Aaron to come back at the end of season 3 part 1, but I think what they did in the Casket of Bones in season 3 part 2, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but that was really good. Really well done. I won't spoil it if you guys haven't watched it. Yeah. Yeah, Mistake's like crazy if she did that. I can't remember if that's accurate, if that's what I heard, but I'm pretty sure that's the lore. And season 3 is a massive plot twist. Yeah, I'm pumped. They set up season 4 so well at the end of season 3 part 2. I hate the seasons that don't have names anymore, just numbers. Yeah, I agree. I wish they had names. I don't know why Dragon's Rising doesn't have names. It's kind of weird. I said about that too. Yeah, it's pretty weird. I don't know why they just didn't give it. It's like, I'd rather call it by a name than Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 2, because, I mean, that's like a mouthful. Like, when you try to make the polls, which I actually should get back to, because I was trying to do that, make the season poll tournament, but I've been lacking recently. And I haven't done one in a while. But yeah, it's like, I can't fit it all in. I think I had to put, like, I just have to put the abbreviations, because it doesn't fit if I do it the full name. I did Jane season 3 kind of funny, and the Landely, in my opinion, was amazing linked to Aaron's finding parents. Yeah, I agree. I really liked Jane season 3, and I'm glad Aaron found his parents. I think that's really cool. I did like the Landely. I thought it was a little weird. I thought the song was a little weird, but it was not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that just about sums up Dragon's Rising Alias. No BMG. If I had to give names to like each part, I'd say Dragon's Rising Season 1 would be Rise. Maybe Dragon's Rising Season 1 Part 1 would be the Merge. Dragon's Rising Season 1 Part 2 would be the Rise of Imperium. Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 1 would be the Blood Moon. Dragon's Rising Season 2 Part 2, the Tournament of the Sources. Dragon's Rising Season 1 3 Part 1 would be maybe Storm something? The Storm Awakes? Background music? Yeah, I need to add some background music. I'll add the sticker and then I'll play some background music again. I honestly kind of forgot about that. What y'all want? You want Ninjago theme? Like the whip? I can play the whips. Alright, pull up the Spotify. Alright, how's that? Some more in Dragon's Rising was cool, plus more killing Aaron that wounds to life. Yeah, I really liked that scene. I'm glad they brought Mora back, and I think they did a fantastic job with him. Plus, his minifigure is super cool. You're getting old hairpiece really nice. Yeah, I agree. I never had the old hairpiece. This is my first time having it. I don't have the newer hairpiece without the headband, unfortunately. So I can't make an accurate kimono Nia. I do have the one with the headband. Like 30 of them. But not the other one. I had the old one before the new one. Yeah. Draconis form on the rise was scattered. I guess we'll really have to wait to see Dragon's Rising Season 4 Part 1 to really name it accurately. What's the best and worst LEGO Ninjago set figure in season? The best Ninjago set? Not gonna lie, it might be this old town that I'm building, but I'd have to build it up to see. But maybe the Temple of Air Jitsu or the Ninjago City Markets might be the best. The worst is definitely that 4+ J's Electromech, which is like the most hideous thing I've ever seen in my life. The best figure has to be Possessed Lloyd. It's beautiful. Worst figure? I guess one of the civilians, just from like a Ninjago City set. And then the best season is Tournament of Elements, in my opinion, and the worst is probably Secrets of Forbidden Spinjitzu. So to repaint the monastery for the mural in season 10. I think just that wall. I don't think they painted the entire thing. I think just the wall. Who's Roz's master? Also, how is he going to betray Roz? What I heard, and it's probably fake, is that Roz's master is Zarkar, which is the tiger guy that Rox beat up in the flashback in season 2, part 2, episode 9. But I'm not sure if that's true. Background music ended. I'm feeling the Sword Dragon and Balance affected Stefan is Roz's master. It might be. It might be. Nitro-Tastic just bought this. Yeah, I'm. Have you started building it yet? Because I mean, this is such a cool set. His arc doesn't lead to the return of Tachima. I would be sorely disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see other animals like that. We've already seen Mr. Frohicke's a frog and Ross is a tiger, but we haven't really seen any, like, other stuff. So the hand time on the box makes it set even more cool. It's going in my top 3 Lego set list. Yeah. Yeah, see the Hands of Time down here. They come in a later pack, but yeah. Hands of Time, very cool additions, especially their young versions, and not the ones in the Air Doom that are remakes, so I'll be very happy. Anyone never came out like mine is Borg Tower. Mine has to be the Spectral Lands. Spectral Lands, I really want them so bad. You have a way to make the music louder, better quality? I don't know. Is that better? Alright, cool. Say, go slow. Everything just stands so still. They say, go, go. Once you flip into, just jump back, kick back, whip around and spin. And then we jump back to it again. Ninja, go! Ninja! Come on, don't do it again. We just jump. It's like the most nostalgic song of all time. I miss the Weekend Whip in the show. We Rise is alright, but the Weekend Whip is always just. We started singing along at the same time. I know, right? What's your favorite holiday? Probably, it's gotta be Christmas. Christmas is always my favorite holiday. I love Christmas. We did see a split segment of Legend scene with Lloyd Morrow. We're fighting a Rum Crystal. It seemed surprisingly for laugh. Yeah, that was kind of funny. That was kind of a surprising inclusion. Weekend Whip is a song no one could ever not like. I know, right? I will have beef with anybody who says this is not a good song. Where's the other one? Is one on top of another thing? Or... Jump back to it again. Go. Yeah, if you can't sing the Weekend Whip, then you're not a true Ninjago fan. That's how it works. If it comes on and you don't start singing along, there's something severely wrong with you. Best and worst villain. Best villain, Garmadon. Worst villain, probably Vex. I wasn't a big fan of Vex.
Can't get enough of your song of the moment? Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again with Spotify Premium.
Listen to more Spotify ads than I do music. It really gets annoying. But I also don't want to pay for Spotify Premium, so. Best is the Chronics, worst is. Harumi. I agree that Crystallized ruined Harumi, but I think she was too good in season 8 for her to be the worst. Childhood memories coming up to mind. Yeah, that works too. As long as you just don't say to turn it off, then you're fine. You just gotta feel it. It's just a feeling. Gonna throw the iPad. Yeah, I can't blame you. I would too. Don't throw the iPad though, because that's expensive. And if you throw the iPad, you have to buy a new iPad, and that means less Legos, so. The only thing Vex did well, in my opinion, was manipulating Zane becoming the Icing Bird. Vex kind of created one of the best villains. Yeah, I agree. I just don't think Vex did much after that. It's like he created a villain, but he wasn't the villain. He just kind of stood there after he made Zane. Zane really stole the spotlight instead of Vex, so. Best villain, Garmadon, Overlord, Mora, worst villain is Sphere. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not a fan of his Sphere. She's kind of annoying. She's alright, but not, like, fantastic. Cool design. I wish your minifigure came with a snake tail instead of the Nauticon ghost piece. Which was really weird because Char, like, the side character, got a tail, but we can't get a tail for the main villain. Like, that just did not make any sense. They say no slow. That was sad. That was sad. Yeah. I think we're almost done with pack 6 here. Be a great couple. First thought Char has a crush on Sphere. Char is just kind of that weird, goofy guy who just doesn't have a clue what he's doing. He was just more entertaining than anything. Turning into a wolf. I'd love the element of turning into a wolf or something. That was a hilarious answer when we were doing the thing. She's like, turning into a wolf. I was like, yep, and that's going in the video. I'll be doing a part 3 of that one soon. I'll probably release the poll sometime this week. She's been asking me if I want to do it again. I'm like, yeah. It's just a lot of editing on my part. Like, a lot. It took me like 2 days to edit the last one. Yeah, you kind of stood there doing nothing but manipulating Zane, yeah. Where's this thing? There it goes, right there. Alright, last step in bag 6. Oh, and we get a Nia minifigure in bag 7 if I can find it. It's somewhere over here. What happened to a Sphere Scroll of Forbidden Spinjitzu? Probably Wu still has it, to be honest. I have no idea. There's 8. I'll just throw that up here. I gotta dig through all these bags and find 7, 19, 16, 21, 15. There we go. Here's 7. We're good. Bag 7. Yeah, I'm sure Vex is dead. He did get banished. By the way, this will probably be my last bag of the night. It is almost 10 o'clock here. So I'll probably just do this bag, and then we'll pick up with bag 8 tomorrow. But we will get through this bag. Yeah, almost. You can kind of see the little icon. They actually do have the. Normally they had the minifigure, but this time they had the. What did I just drop? There we go. I actually have the little 15th anniversary 15th anniversary symbol is like where you're at. So that's pretty neat, I think. And where the heck? Give her little weapon. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my. It's 3:37 a.m. here in Germany. Wow, that's early. Might be lots of months. Yes, favorite X. What's your favorite villain backstory and why? Moro, because I just like him being It's definitely Moro. I like the backstory of him being Lou's student. Oh, there's Nia. Pretty cool fig. There's the back. It's her normal face, so nothing different than face print. But overall, cool figure to have. For sure. I'll put these guys back on. Where's the spoiler video? Wait, which spoiler video? I will be gone tomorrow, though. That's okay. We'll probably be live streaming for the next 3-4 days. I've always wanted to go to Germany. Writers really tried to make a villain similar backstory like more Thunder Fang, but they failed. Yeah, they yeah, I think Mora was done much better than Thunder Fang. My favorite country? I mean, I'm from the United States, so that's biased, so I gotta say the United States is the best country, but I do like France and I do like Italy. Great countries. Oh, we're about to lose the music. My laptop's about to die. So I might lose the chat. So if the music suddenly dies, that's why. I'll still stream till at least. Oh, there goes the music. So I'll still stream for another, hopefully, 20 minutes. I guess I better knock this out then. Where is that piece? There it is. I already did that. Thank you, Ben. My favorite. Where you? Yeah, I've been to, of all the countries I've been to England, France, Italy, and Greece in Europe. And then I'm going to Spain next year. Spain and Portugal, which I'm super excited for. That's going to be super fun. And then I'd like to eventually go to Ireland, Germany, Switzerland. That'd be super cool. Goes like that. We'll probably stream again around maybe 1 o'clock my time, which is New York time. I think it's EST or something like that. So I'll probably stream around 1. Pick it up just because I got some school to do. And then once I finish my school, I will resume building this set on live stream. I'm gonna try to live stream this entire thing. It's gonna take forever and a lot of live streams, but we're gonna do it. There it is. These things look pretty cool. Looking good so far. We are 148 pages in. Where does that go? It goes right there, I think. Yeah, that's right. So that's gonna look so good on my shelf. I'm gonna have a whole display with it in the blacksmith shop and the display, and it's gonna look so good. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna be worth it. I think I did that wrong. Okay. Do that one there. And this one here. I have a hard time seeing the chat now, by the way, just because my laptop died, so I have to like lean over on my phone, but it's blocked by my tripod, so. I'm probably not answering all your questions because I can't really see them. But I'll have my laptop not dead tomorrow. I was very, very unprepared for this live stream, if you can't tell. But, first live stream, I think it's going decently. Alright, so we're almost done with this pack. And then I'll hop off for the night once I finish this pack. But it is looking so good so far. So good. Did you read that book, Mistborn, that I recommended? I have my phone muted, so thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. I did not yet. I don't know if you're going to hear this later. I completely forgot about it, to be completely honest. I actually make a note that I'll do it later, and I will get back to you on that book. Because I actually just got Lord of the Rings. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so I actually just got Lord of the Rings, and I'm reading that book currently, and it's so good so far. I really like books. Books and Lego are like my two things. So, can't go wrong with books and Lego. What just happened? I just got a piece fall off. Oh, it goes over here. We're good.
Have you ever seen Cobra Kai? If not, I recommend. If you like fight series stuff, plus the Karate Kid.
I have not seen Cobra Kai, but I have seen the Karate Kid. I need to watch Cobra Kai. Last time I asked, said it had too much language, so I just didn't watch it, but I'll watch it eventually. Eventually. Okay, this wall is looking really good. We are going to try to build this before 10 because my phone screen time goes off at 10 and I don't know if it'll end the live stream. So we are going to try to finish this as fast as possible. So I guess I should just say
Live stream ends at 10.
whether I finish this pack or not. So I'm going to try to finish though. There, okay. Already did that step. But I think we can finish it in 11 minutes. I think we can do it. Okay, so we should definitely finish in the next 11 minutes. This is looking so good. Oh, wrong pieces.
I love this so far. This is so cool. This also looks really good on the inside.
Very happy with it. Very happy. $9:51. We're doing good on time. I hope we get to connect the two before pack 8. Dinner. Alright, belts and stuff. There we go. That looks good. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, well, here's the final few steps of the night. And this one will go here. Oh, and we do get to connect it. Yay! How does it connect? Oh, right there. Okay, I see it now. Well, that's it. Oh, it broke. Maybe over here. So there's the in so far. Front gate. And... oh, it's not very strong now. We'll make it stronger in pack 8. There we go. There's the front. Looks... there we go. Now you can see it. Looks pretty good. So, yep. Anyway, that's enough for tonight's stream. And tomorrow we will resume pack 8. Thank y'all for tuning in, and hope y'all have a great night. And peace out.